Hello everyone. This is going to be interesting for all of us, but most importantly, I hope everyone is healthy and you guys are all enjoying your time away. As I already wrote to you in the letter, every Tuesday and Thursday we will have a lesson such as this, and then it will be followed up by a Google form for you to do your work. If at any time you have any questions, please feel free to email me. With that being said, let's get to the work. Alright, so we're doing quadratic equations, and if you remember, quadratic equations have a square in it, such as the square we have right up there. So we know it's a quadratic equation. And a quick review, let's say we want to graph that. So first in blue, we have the equation y equals x squared. So if we start off at 0, 0 times 0 is 0. If we go over 1, 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. And 3 times 3 is 9. Unfortunately, that does not fit on our graph. Now let's go to negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. So here we have our graph that you guys have seen before in the shape of something called a parabola or a curve. Now if I wanted to graph the one that's in pink, we're going to move it 1 unit down and 3 units to the left. So we go 1 unit down and 3 to the left from the origin, and we get that. So we literally take every point and we go down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3. And these are our new points. And we now have a curve. The whole graph has been transformed one unit down and 3 units left. But more importantly, as you look at it, what if we wanted to multiply this out? So let's take that equation, x plus 3 squared minus 1. And if we want to multiply it out, we would have this. Because we're multiplying x plus 3 2 times. So how do we multiply it? And I'm assuming that most of you know how to do it, but if you don't, let's do this again. So this is something known as multiplying binomials. What exactly is a binomial? It's a term that has 2 terms in it, such as x plus 3, x to the 4th minus 3y, 2 minus z. As long as it has 2 terms, it is a binomial. So let's go back to what we were working with. We had x plus 3 times x plus 3, and then minus 1. And what I want to do is just focus on everything except the minus 1. So we take this and we do something known as the box method, where we literally create a box. And we multiply. X times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. X times 3 again is 3x, and 3 times 3 is 9. And as you look at it, we have like terms. 3x plus 3x is 6x. So now it becomes x squared plus 6x plus 9. And don't forget the negative 1. So ultimately now it's x squared plus 6x plus 8, because 9 minus 1 is 8. The other method is the FOIL method, where f is first, u is outer, I is inner, and L is last. So if we rewrite x plus 3 times x plus 3 again, the first numbers are x and x. X times x is x squared. and it might be better if we draw arrows. Next is O for the outer pair. X times 3 is 3x. The I stands for the inner pair. 3 times x is 3x. And L are the last numbers. 3 times 3 is 9. As you can clearly see, those four numbers are the same exact four numbers from the box method. And when you combine them, we get x squared plus 6x plus 9, and then of course our minus 1 from the original equation, which now gives us x squared plus 6x plus 8. So let's just do a couple examples of these, and let's just change the color just because. So this time, let's do x plus 3 times 3x minus 5. So for this one, I'll do the box method. So we have x plus 3, and my daughter wants to come down right now, so you may hear her. Try and ignore her.
Daddy.
She's getting louder.
Daddy.
Louder.
Daddy.
Yes?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to my class. Do you want to say hello to them?
Okay.
Just say hi. So 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 3 is 9x. X times negative 5 is negative 5x. And negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. So again, we have like terms. So that becomes 3x squared. 9x minus 5x is 4x. And then we have minus 15. All right, so let's do another example, but this time we'll do the FOIL method. When you guys are doing this, it doesn't matter to me if you want to do the box method or the FOIL method. They're literally the same exact thing. So for this one, let's do 2x plus 5 times 4x plus 1. So we have the first numbers. I'm just going to, let's do this. Let's just move it down a little bit. So the first numbers, 2x times 4x is 8x squared. The outer numbers, 2x times 1 is 2x. The inner numbers are 5 times 4x, which is 20x, and 5 times 1, which is 5. So we have our like terms. 8x squared plus 22x plus 5, and you're done. Moving on, when we do quadratic equations, we like to put it in what's known as standard form.
Why are you doing green?
What color should I use?
Pink.
Pink? All right. We are going to go use pink then. So standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So if I write an equation that looks like this, negative 3x squared plus 4x minus 5, and I asked you a question such as, what is a? Well, look here. A is written before the x. So what number is written before the x? The answer is negative 3.
Daddy.
If I asked you what b is the number over here in front of x, which is 4. And lastly, we have c. C is the number all by itself, which you can see is negative 5. So on the assignment today, I'm literally going to ask you what is a, what is b, what is c, and then I'm going to ask you to multiply a couple binomials as well. Just to do one more example, if we have negative 9x squared plus 5x minus 3 equals 0. A is what comes before x squared, which is negative 9. B comes before x, which is 5. And c is the number all by itself, which is negative 3. So there you have it. That is going to be today's lesson. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me. If you're keeping tabs, it's only a 10-minute lesson. The assignment should take you about 5 minutes, and finish it whenever you get a chance. And stay healthy. Hope everyone is okay. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.